Heat checker.
Cunningham.
Get her the ball. Get her the ball. One more time. Cross. A logo again.
Oh, no.
She's back.
Oh my God!
Dynamic
This isn't real.
player in the game.
What?
9 points in 38 seconds for
No.
Caitlin. She hit all 3 threes. And not only 9,
What
it's
is going
look
on?
at the depth
I
on
don't know.
these field goal
living in-
attempts. She's certainly feeling
Oh
it.
my God.
Left side. Right
No.
side. Now come back to your favorite spot again. It doesn't matter if there's a hand.
What
in
am
her
I?
face.
The defending champions were undefeated, unstoppable. No team had figured out how to crack their system. The New York Liberty were steamrolling opponents until Caitlin Clark returned on June 14th. What followed wasn't just a win, it was a complete takedown that shattered 8 WNBA records in a single night. The Liberty's perfect record? Gone. Their confidence? Shaken. But what shocked everyone even more was how the Indiana Fever turned that moment into a blueprint for championship-level basketball. If you're hyped about Caitlin's comeback, drop a CC record breaker in the comments. Let's go.
Pulls left wing, the right wing, 30+ feet. Logo crosses over. Watch it. Oh my goodness! She is back.
Back in the lineup, I'm ready to go.
I think you're just excited more than anything. It gets kind of difficult when you prepare for a game. Obviously, when I'm on the bench, still knowing the scout, knowing everything that the other team's going to do, and still trying to mentally prepare and go through everything like I'm going to play, even though I knew I wasn't going to play. So, doing that, but also knowing I was going to be able to be active today, I think gives you a little extra juice. So I'm certainly excited just to get back out there, get playing, and really good opportunity for us at home here, coming off of a loss.
Picture the Liberty rolling through June with a perfect 9-0 record, dismantling every team in their path. They weren't just winning, they were dominating, using a defense that suffocated opponents. Teams walked in with game plans and left crushed, their confidence in shambles. New York's defense felt like a rising wall, stronger with every game. Nobody could figure them out.
Liberty, there was obviously a frustrating ending. What lessons can you take from that experience, and how can that be applied to this, even though I know obviously Liberty look a little different with 2 starters out?
Yeah, I mean, I think certainly you take time and score situations, different versions of handling runs, offensively, defensively. Margin for error is small against a team like New York, and every play matters. Every time we send them to the free throw line matters. Every rebound matters. We can't afford to have empty possessions on the offensive end of the floor. You've got to play your A game.
Every team came in hopeful, only to leave crushed. Coaches drew up complex plays, players studied film obsessively, but none of it mattered. The Liberty's execution was too precise. Their pick and roll was flawless, their defense overwhelming. Sabrina Ionescu, Jonquil Jones, and Brianna Stewart were playing like legends, making fellow All-Stars look average. Stewart scored from anywhere, Ionescu made passes no one else saw, and Jones locked down the paint.
I think we continue to learn lessons from the first time we played them and from our last game against Atlanta. Every single day that we move forward. I think they're a different team. Certainly, we're going to be a different team having C and Sophie back on the floor. We're going to tip the ball up and go out, and we're going to give it everything that we have.
The numbers didn't lie. Blowout wins, superstar shutdowns, the Liberty were terrifying. Even top-tier opponents were losing by 20. Analysts began asking not who could beat them, but whether anyone could. Commentators predicted a historic season, and articles were being drafted about a potential undefeated run.
Welcome to ESPN's coverage of the WNBA. The defending champion and unbeaten New York Liberty coming to town for the second time this year as we get ready for this game. And yes, she is back. Caitlin Clark will indeed be playing today. Missed the last 5 games with a strained quad, taking on the Liberty off to their best start ever. Sabrina Ionescu and company in this big Commissioner's Cup game as well. And as usual, all the seats are filled here.
Then came Indiana's shot, but with key players injured and chemistry in flux, nobody expected much. Most predicted another New York blowout. What they didn't see coming was the return of Caitlin Clark.
We have an opportunity in front of us right now. I feel like this is like we're starting a new season. You guys, I'm so proud of how resilient we've been up until this point. We're going to continue to have to be. But right now, we have an opportunity to continue to take a step forward. Okay, this can be a springboard for us, right? We're marrying energy and effort with execution. Every single possession matters. Hit singles. Hit singles. Make the easy play. All right? Make one another better. Okay? It's our time. It's our time. Here we go. Together, 3, 1, 2, 3. Together.
38 seconds changed the entire season. When Clark stepped onto the court at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, something shifted. She wasn't just back from a quad injury, she was locked in, ready to shake the league.
And Cunningham is down behind the play, but they've got Caitlin Clark to fire away from two players with incredible up. Ball from Cunningham. Clark, another long three. She's back.
The Liberty had prepped for her. They'd watched her long-range highlights, studied every move. But nothing could have prepared them for what she did next. 3 straight three-pointers, 34, 31, and 31 feet out. It looked like she was practicing alone. By the third one, Liberty defenders were frozen, just watching the magic unfold.
Rebound, Fever, Cunningham got knocked to the floor. Caitlin pulls left wing, buries it. She is back. 24-18, Fever down, Caitlin down from the right wing, 30-plus feet, good again. No one else but Caitlin Clark. Sedantis, handoff, Caitlin from the logo, crosses over, launch it. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding?
The most dynamic player in the game. 9 points in 38 seconds for Caitlin. She hit all 3 threes. And not only 9 and 30, but look at the depth on these field goal attempts. She's certainly feeling it.
The crowd went ballistic. Each three-pointer sent Gainbridge Fieldhouse into a frenzy. 9 points in 38 seconds, more than some players score in an entire quarter. Clark didn't just score fast, she made history, becoming the first in WNBA history to hit that mark in under a minute.
Help
Cunningham is
Caitlin
down
from the
behind
logo.
play.
Oh my God!
But they've got Caitlin Clark to fire away from three. And Cunningham just now getting up as she stayed down near the free throw line on the other end.
Oh! Okay, why did
Oh my
he take
gosh.
that?
An ankle
Oh
injury,
my
and then
God! And
Johannes
of
buried
course, Marine Johannes
two
countered
players
it.
not
Not
for
the
Three.
logo, but this is why I
Caitlin
love
from the
NBA.
logo again! We got a shootout! We got a shootout!
Oh my God! No, no, no!
Even Brianna Stewart, one of the sports elite, couldn't help but smile. What she was witnessing was basketball brilliance. Caitlin Clark wasn't just back, she was putting on a masterclass. In the final seconds of the half, Clark grabbed a rebound and threw a perfect outlet to Aaliyah Boston for a fast break layup. The Fever led 53-50 at the break. But Clark wasn't done, she would go on to hit a career-high 7 three-pointers, each one breaking Liberty's defense further. Timeout after timeout, nothing could slow her down.
To get it inside to Mitchell. Those two have such a great connection.
Rebound, battled for, Clark comes away with it. Caitlin, outlet to Aaliyah, in stride, right post, then she fakes it in. It's a dime from CC to AB. And that does it for a scintillating first 20 minutes at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It's the Fever 53 and the Liberty 50.
Clark ended the night with 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. It was her third game hitting 30-5-5, passing WNBA legend Candace Parker, who had 2 such games in her first 2 seasons. Clark also became the 4th fastest player in league history to reach 850 career points, doing it in just 45 games. That's Elite Company, Cynthia Cooper-Dyke, 38, Simone Augustus, 39, and now Clark.
No, you guys have seen or heard, but Caitlin Clark is in fact back. Caitlin Clark!
Sends Tex back with the 3 over Brianna Stewart.
Her full stat line, 30 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, and 7 threes, was a first in WNBA history. No one had ever done it. Not Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, or Maya Moore. Clark also moved into second all-time for most games with 50-plus points scored or assisted on, with 9. Taurasi leads with 10, but it took her 565 games. Clark? Just 45. She now holds the record for most 30-5-5 games in a player's first 2 seasons, topping Candace Parker. But what made this win truly special was that it wasn't just a Caitlin Clark show. Her teammates rose to the moment. While Clark made headlines, her team played the best basketball of their careers.
The New York Liberty came out and threw the first punch in this quarter. For the Liberty to make this a single-digit game has been impressive here.
I think the way we responded when they went on that run in the third quarter, like we had to figure out how to play through it and go on a run of our own. And in the past, like that's kind of where we would crumble. That's exactly where we crumbled. But today we really stuck together. We went on our own run.
Mitchell trying to blow by. Everybody does and gets the foul.
Bounce pass, right wing hole, wide open 3. Of course! Clark to hole, open lane, and she scores off the glass.
Caitlin challenged Sabally and won it.
Lexi Hull delivered a career-best performance points, rebounds, assists, steals, and shooting percentage. She's been quietly leading the league in 3-point shooting and hitting personal bests all season. When Hull gets hot from deep, it gives Clark the spacing she needs to operate freely, turning the Fever into an offensive juggernaut.
Clark nails it. A 17-0 run. Caitlin Clark now with 7 threes on the afternoon.
I thought Sid was fantastic today. She makes 2 huge threes for us in the second half. Soph was fantastic.
Final score, Fever 102, Liberty 88. And Caitlin Clark's return. Indiana fans, elated and amazed. The Fever are the first team to defeat the Liberty in 2025.
Aaliyah Boston showed why she's unlike any other center in the league. Averaging 4.1 assists per game, she sees the floor like a guard. Her vision and passing elevate the Fever's offense, making them unpredictable and dynamic. Sydney Colson stepped off the bench and delivered 10 points and 6 assists at critical moments. Her steady hand kept the team's momentum alive when the starters rested. Her presence proved the Fever's depth is real.
Found Boston perfectly. Boston being very physical with Sabali. Count it. Fake left, drive right, make it all look so easy. Blocked by Boston.
It is shocking to see Kennedy Burke miss 1 3 this season. She's leading the league at over 60%, but to see her miss a couple.
Count it. As Mitchell celebrates from the floor.
Mitchell is simply such a great cutter, and this time going again from the right side to the middle of the floor. Colson head up, finds her, drops the pass. What a tough finish as well.
The team chemistry was undeniable. Every pass clicked, every rotation was sharp. Indiana disrupted New York's signature pick and roll, forced mismatches to disappear, and played unselfish, perfect basketball. Coach Stephanie White praised her squad's unity, saying they'd draw strength from each other. The Fever looked like a team destined for more than just regular season wins.
Good job.
Oh, that we get.
Good job. Squad needed it. Played Fever way. I love it. More of them.
This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. The Fever figured out how to beat the unbeatable. Clark shattered records. Her teammates hit career peaks. And Indiana proved they're not just contenders, they're the real deal. With a 5-5 record, they now sit atop the Eastern Conference Commissioner's Cup standings. And if they keep playing like this, there's no ceiling. If you're hyped for what's next, drop a CC record breaker in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Catch the next video, it's only getting better from here.